Have you ever wondered how the British Special Forces handle piracy operations? This video delves into the heart of this question, exploring the history and operations of these formidable forces in the face of piracy. Piracy, a menace as old as seafaring itself, continues to pose significant global threats. The British Special Forces, with their unmatched skills and strategies, stand as a bulwark against this lawlessness. So, are you ready to dive into the clandestine world of these elite warriors as they battle lawlessness on the high seas? The British Special Forces, an elite unit, has a rich history dating back to World War II. In the dark days of the Second World War, a new breed of soldier was born, the Special Forces soldier. The British Special Forces, originally formed as the Special Air Service or SAS, was the brainchild of David Stirling. With his vision, he sought to create a unit that could operate behind enemy lines, causing havoc and disruption. The purpose of the Special Forces evolved over the years. From World War II's covert operations, they expanded their scope to include counterterrorism, hostage rescue, and intelligence gathering. These elite soldiers have played significant roles in various conflicts, from the jungles of Borneo to the deserts of Iraq and the mountains of Afghanistan. The Special Boat Service, or SBS, another arm of the British Special Forces, specializes in marine operations. They trace their roots back to the Second World War as well, with their daring exploits in the Mediterranean theater. But what sets these soldiers apart from the rest? It's their rigorous training and selection process. It's a grueling regime designed to push candidates to their physical and mental limits. Only the best of the best make it through. They are tested on endurance, navigation, and survival skills, often in the harshest of conditions. The selection process is just the beginning. Those who pass then undergo further training in a range of specialized skills. These include, but are not limited to, combat medicine, demolitions, languages, and advanced driving. It's a continuous process, as the soldiers must adapt to ever-changing threats and scenarios. Their training is not just about physical toughness, it's about mental resilience too. The ability to remain calm under pressure, to make quick decisions in high-stakes situations, these are the qualities that define a Special Forces soldier. This rigorous preparation is vital for their high-stakes missions, including combating piracy. These elite soldiers are not just warriors, they are problem solvers, diplomats, and peacekeepers. They are the unseen and the unsung, always ready to step into the shadows for the sake of national security. Piracy is not just a relic of the past, it's a modern-day menace that has a far-reaching impact. Yes, you heard it right. The 21st century has seen a resurgence of piracy, particularly in key maritime regions such as the Gulf of Aden and the Strait of Malacca. These notorious waters are no longer just the stuff of swashbuckling adventure tales, they're now the backdrop for a high-stakes game of cat and mouse, with pirates posing a significant threat to global trade and security. The economic toll is staggering, with estimated losses ranging into the billions annually. But the impact is not just monetary. Piracy disrupts trade routes, raises insurance costs, and requires significant resources to combat, further straining global economies. The human cost is equally troubling. Seafarers are often held hostage, their lives hanging in the balance, as pirates demand hefty ransoms. This not only traumatizes those directly involved, but also sends shockwaves through the maritime industry, deterring potential seafarers and exacerbating the global shortage of maritime workers. But it's not all doom and gloom. The world is not standing by idly. Nations are rallying, implementing measures to protect their trade routes and, more importantly, their people. Leading the charge is none other than the United Kingdom. Renowned for their naval prowess, the Brits are no strangers to maritime conflict, and they're stepping up to the plate once more, ready to tackle this 21st century menace head-on. To combat this threat, nations like the UK have deployed their best, the Special Forces. The British Special Forces have been at the forefront of anti-piracy operations, executing missions with precision and bravery. They are the silent guardians of the sea, protecting global commerce from the clutches of piracy. British Special Forces employ an array of strategies and tactics in their anti-piracy operations. They blend stealth, firepower, and advanced technology to thwart pirates and safeguard maritime assets. The crux of their strategy lies in the meticulous planning and execution of operations. Each mission is a carefully crafted puzzle, with every piece fitting perfectly to ensure success. Key to their approach is the element of surprise. Pirates often operate under the cover of darkness, And this is precisely when the special forces strike. Using night vision technology and stealthy approach techniques, they can close in on pirate vessels undetected. Once in position, they execute swift and decisive actions, overwhelming the pirates before they can react. Another cornerstone of their strategy is the use of advanced technology. Unmanned aerial vehicles or drones, for instance, provide real-time surveillance and reconnaissance. This bird's-eye view allows the special forces to assess the situation, identify threats, and plan their approach meticulously. One of their most notable missions involved the rescue of a British couple held hostage by Somali pirates. Without firing a single shot, the special forces managed to secure the release of the hostages, showcasing their negotiation skills and strategic prowess. This mission, while a success, was just one of many that remained shrouded in secrecy, testament to the covert nature of their work. But it's not all about the high-octane action. The British Special Forces also play a crucial role in training and supporting local forces in piracy-prone regions. This capacity-building effort not only enhances local capabilities, but also fosters international cooperation in the fight against piracy. These daring operations underscore the capabilities and bravery of the British Special Forces. Their unwavering commitment to duty, coupled with their tactical acumen and technological edge, makes them a formidable force in the global fight against piracy. As piracy evolves, so does the response from the British Special Forces. Now, let's delve into how the British Special Forces are shaping the future of anti-piracy operations. The chess game between pirates and the forces that oppose them is an ever-changing battle of wits and resources. Technology, of course, plays a pivotal role. Imagine a world where unmanned vessels patrol the high seas, armed with cutting-edge surveillance equipment, and are capable of identifying and tracking potential pirate threats from miles away. This isn't the stuff of science fiction, but a very real possibility that could soon become the norm. The British Special Forces are already exploring the use of autonomous seafaring drones to augment their anti-piracy operations. These advancements aren't just limited to the water. Satellites orbiting high above the Earth are being utilized to monitor vast swaths of ocean, providing real-time data to support on-the-ground operations. Artificial intelligence is also being harnessed to sift through this data, identifying patterns and predicting potential piracy hotspots. But technology alone can't solve the piracy problem. A comprehensive approach that involves international cooperation is key. The British Special Forces are working hand-in-hand with other nations, sharing intelligence and resources to tackle this global issue. They are at the forefront of fostering a collaborative environment, understanding that unity in the face of common threats strengthens the resolve of everyone involved. In addition to their technological prowess and international collaboration, the British Special Forces continue to train rigorously, honing their skills and preparing for any scenario. They're not just responding to the changing landscape of piracy, but actively shaping it, staying one step ahead of those who seek to disrupt the world's maritime trade. And so, the future of anti-piracy operations looks bright, filled with promise and innovation. It's a future where the sea is safer for all who traverse it, and where pirates face an increasingly uphill battle. With the British Special Forces on the job, pirates have a formidable foe to reckon with.